Hello everyone, it's Claire. I hope you're having a great start to the week. So something's been coming up pretty frequently with people I've been speaking to, and I thought it would be a good idea to talk to you guys about it. Thought it would be helpful. So I talk a lot about the feeling of being stuck and wanting to get unstuck, and this is something that I went through in my life, and it's something that seems to be a common topic, a common feeling for a lot of people. But one of the things that happens is we wind up feeling stuck because we've made decisions and we are not acknowledging that there are decisions. We think that all these things are happening to us, that we're stuck in situations we can't get out of, and these aren't situations we got into because of choices we've made. So that leaves us a victim, right? And we kind of hand over control of our lives. Just everything's happening to us. We can't take control. We can't get out of this. We can't make ourselves feel better. And if you've listened to my videos before, you know that that's not the case. We always have control over what we're thinking and therefore how we're feeling. So a couple of common examples that come up. So parents with kids that play sports and are very busy with going to tournaments and games and practices. So this can lead to a lot of stress and overwhelm because, especially if you have multiple kids, you're driving kids to different places at the same time. Your weekends are filled with driving kids to all these sports events. So, and a lot of times, I'll speak to someone and she's upset because she has no time because she's spending all of her free time driving her kids around. So the thing to think about is, number one, this was a choice, right? You let your child sign up for a sport. And so often these big decisions, and a couple of other examples I'll give you, we think it's not a choice. This is what everyone does. This may be what your friends do, but this is not what everyone does. And you certainly have a choice of what to do about it. So you've chosen to let your kid sign up for these sports, right? What were your reasons? When we talk about the reasons, you come up with, you want your kid to be happy and your kid really loves playing whatever sport it is. You think this is a great opportunity socially for your child to interact with other children, be part of a team, learn how to be part of a team and contribute and get along with other people. Maybe you think for their future, the kid is going to learn good skills, whether that's like a leadership role or working with other kids, or whether it's going to lead to something else, right? So these are all great reasons. But these tend to go away at the time that you're feeling so frustrated and upset about the loss of your time. So what's important is to remember, number one, you've made the choice, and number two, you had good reasons for it, right? So you made this a priority, right? So, and I've talked again about, it's not always positive thinking. We don't always want to turn something negative into something positive, but in many cases, there are positives, and positives you've chosen, right? You've chosen that this activity has all these positive for your kid, and you are making your child a priority. You want that. So, but somehow you are no longer thinking about that. So you need to remember that why. Remember why you chose to do this, why you chose to make it a priority. And as a priority, other things are being pushed down and you're not having time for that, right? Another example is, and this was a one for me, I was in this job that, wasn't doing anything for me as far as making me feel fulfilled and excited. I had a long commute that was totally draining, and I felt stuck. I'm stuck in this job. I'm stuck with this long commute. But I wasn't stuck, right? Why was I stuck? I could get another job. I could do something else. There are other jobs out there. We tend to think, no, I could never get another job, never get another job as good or that pays me as much. So why am I sticking with this job again? What was the why? Well, the why was I was settled there. I knew what I was doing. I could do it, and that was good for me to just be in this routine that I knew what I was doing. It was paying me very well, And that was allowing me to, spend money on other nice things, vacations, whatever it was. So I had good reasons for doing that. But I was just concentrating on the being stuck in it all. And then another frequent one that comes up is, now if you're in your 40s, around that age, we're having older parents. And a lot of times this becomes part of our life of helping care for these older parents, right? Which can be emotionally draining. It can be draining on our time, maybe our finances. And sometimes people even bring their parents to live with them. And then I hear people saying, oh, I brought my mother in to live with me and she's so annoying, she's controlling, telling me what to do, whatever it is. Taking all my time, I'm driving her to the doctor appointments. Well, so again, why did you, at the beginning, bring your mother in to your house? Well, I didn't want her to live in a nursing home. I wanted to care for her. I feel that it's my responsibility. I know what's best for her. I want her to be with my children and me, with a family, living with family. So you had all these good reasons, but now you're not focusing on it. And with all of these examples, we're also, again, blaming the external, not taking ownership for the decisions we make. So, you may not like this idea at first, taking responsibility for things that you're not happy with right now, but it actually is so empowering to know that you have made these decisions, you're in control of your life, and you can change your mind. You can make a new decision. And again, thinking about your why and thinking about those positive things that made you make the decision in the first place. So anyway, it's a little tough love, but it really will help you, and it'll help you feel better about things going forward. So I encourage you to just look at different situations and keep in mind when you're feeling stuck or feeling negative about something, and ask yourself, if you made that decision to put yourself there, what was your reasoning? So I hope this helps you guys. I'd love to hear your comments or thoughts about it, and hope you have a great holiday week and long weekend. I'll talk to you again soon.